It's back, guys! Hi, everyone. It's me, Gaming Do, and today we are back to another round of Would You Rather, Part 9 to be exact. And this is the first time in over a half a year that I've done this. This is actually the most up to date I've been in a while, as it's been years apart for like the previous two parts before that, but today it's only about 6 months. But I'm going to try to do what I do with 20 questions and do Would You Rather once a month. I can't guarantee that, but I'm really going to try. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Would You Rather, Part 9. Would you rather be a main character in South Park or Family Guy? Oh, well, dang it, I clicked the wrong one. As much as I love South Park, I might actually have to go with Family Guy. Listen, everyone's a freaking jerk in Family Guy, but you could just freaking spontaneously combust randomly in South Park and completely die. I think overall you have you're probably much safer in Quahog. People are jerks to you, and there's definitely psychopaths there, but in South Park, anything goes pretty much. So I think South Park is leaps and bounds as a show better than Family Guy, but I would probably say I'd rather live in the Family Guy universe, only because I think I'd be safer there. If you could only drink beer one way or another, would you rather drink beer with a raw egg in it or drink beer with a tablespoon of castor oil in it? I think I'd take the raw egg. I just sounds a little bit better. It's protein filled, and yeah, I don't have much more to say about that. Would you rather be a nerd or a jock? Um, a nerd, by far, not even close. Um, because I already am a nerd, and I'm not afraid to admit it. You know what? I was never, I was never fit, pretty much ever, but especially in high school when I don't know. I was big, but like not fit. I couldn't run for long periods of time, so I really wouldn't make a good jock. But as for a nerd, definitely. I definitely lean way more towards nerdiness. I like watching sports and I like my sports teams, but you will see a lot more comic books and geography books and Funko Pops and video games and just overall more nerdy stuff than you'll see like sports memorabilia or trophies from sports games or something like that. Like, I like watching sports, but not really playing them, especially competitively, because I don't know. In a way, it's cool, but sometimes I feel like some jocks can kind of be show offs. And there's nerds that can be show offs too, showing like, oh, I have the best collection, and I'm like, good for you. And yeah, I definitely lean more towards being a nerd, and I think I'd rather it that way. They're just better people in general, in my opinion. Would you rather have your blood sucked by a vampire or have your brain eaten by a blood sucked by a vampire? Oh my god, I can't even imagine a dirty freaking zombie eating your brain. That's disgusting. And a vampire sucking your blood is pretty bad too, but at least I think they'd be cleaner and stuff like that. A zombie is just decomposed and gross, and it just touching you anywhere is just disgusting, especially if it eats your brain. Plus, in general, there's not really a guarantee that you'll die if a vampire sucks your blood. If a zombie eats your brain, you're dead. So I'd much rather have my blood sucked by a vampire. Would you rather be a horse jockey or a NASCAR driver? I think I'd rather be a NASCAR driver. Not a big fan of racing or race cars or anything, but I would definitely lean there because, I don't know, being a horse jockey doesn't really appeal to me that much. Well, NASCAR maybe has me in slight curiosity. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of either, but I'd pick NASCAR overall. If you had kids, would you rather regurgitate food to feed them or lick your children to bathe them? Oh my god. That question's gross. Um, that's really hard. Uh, I would probably pick that because the other one is just probably even more disgusting. I don't know, just the way cats lick their young and dogs lick their young, that's something humans shouldn't be doing, period. Would you rather meet Chuck Norris or the Old Spice Man? Oh, the Old Spice Man. Isn't that Terry Crews? Yeah, honestly, I think I'd rather meet Terry Crews than Chuck Norris. I just think he's awesome. Chuck Norris is cool too, but Terry Crews is awesome. Especially when he played Earl in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too. If you were convicted of a crime, would you rather go to jail for life or have the death penalty? Go to jail for life. Holy shit, really? I mean, the way they kill you is probably pretty painful. Even the lethal injection, which is like the legal way in 90% of states, but I think I'd rather be in jail. At least I'm alive, and I jail's probably freaking terrible, and I would never, ever, 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 ever want to go there, but you know what? It beats dying. Would you rather sing everything you say or dance all your movements? Probably sing everything I say. It would look so freaking awkward if I was somehow dancing the entire time I'm walking. That sounds awkward, and I would really. They're both embarrassing in public, but especially the dancing all my movements. Would you rather be the best known person in a small band that under 200 people know, or be some guy on the sidelines of your favorite band? Uh, I'm fine with 200 people. You know what? I don't. I don't think I ever want to be famous. You know why? Because it's just too much pressure, and so many people know who you are. I'm fine with 200 people knowing me and stuff like that, but like tens of millions of people knowing me, that's just kind of makes me uncomfortable. So personally, I don't really ever want to be famous. I just want to be me. I want, I'd like probably thousands of subscribers, but not much more than that. I want my channel to stay kind of small. It's just humble, and I don't know. I'd rather be in a band that's small, but everyone knows me, and it's 200 people. For the rest of your life, would you rather have all superpowers you want, but always be alone? Be a normal person, but popular? Hmm. Well, uh, but always be alone? I think I'd rather be a normal person but popular. You know, I don't even want to be that popular. I want to have people that love me and stuff like that, and, you know, family, few friends, uh, future wife and kids, pets, and pretty much it. I don't really want to be popular. I never did. I was, I never was really all that popular, but I never really wanted to be. I just wanted to be me, pretty much. That's my big thing. So, I'd rather be normal but popular, but normal but have my people to me. There's definitely people I will always want in my life and care to death about, but overall, I don't want like hundreds or thousands of friends. Like, I'm fine with having the people who care about me. I want to keep them close to me. Would you rather sleep only 3 hours a night on an extremely comfy bed? Sleep as long as you want on a cold rock. And an extremely comfy bed. Are you talking about one of those memory foams or one of those sleep number beds? Damn, I would sleep 3 hours a night on that just fine. I feel like freaking $1,000,000. Sleeping on a cold rock, that just sounds really uncomfortable. Would you rather be telekinetic or be telepathic? Telekinetic, probably. I don't know. Would you rather run fast or jump high? Probably run fast. I don't know though. Yeah, running fast, I'd be able to just beat records and stuff like that if I was in a race, and I'd be able to get places quicker. And I mean, if I could run with super speed, I'd definitely pick that. I could be to the Grand Canyon in a millisecond. That'd be awesome. Would you rather vacation in New York City or Tokyo? Well, I have to one already. I've been to New York City 4 times. So I'd pick Tokyo because I've already been to New York City. So I'd rather go to Tokyo since I've never been there before. But New York, I've already been there. So I'd pick Tokyo. Would you rather see the future or change the past? God, one of these existential questions. There is a lot of things I would like to change about my past. If I could turn back time, I would do so many things differently. First of all, I would be more appreciative of my time in high school because now that I'm all grown up and stuff like that, those times of just being carefree and the biggest thing is to have fun is completely over pretty much. So, I'd rather turn back time, make it that I did maybe a few things differently, be more appreciative, be more friendly to people, um, and just warn people of bad events that were going to happen in the future. So, I'd rather change the past and turn back time than see the future, because there's a lot of things I would have done differently. You going? Oh. Okay. Would you rather be a rich but stupid football player or be a genius but poor scientist? Probably a rich, famous football player. I don't know. A genius, but I'm. Being rich is amazing. Especially. It's. I'd rather be rich than poor, mainly, is what I'm saying. Would you rather be a girl with a buzz cut or be a boy with thick, long, curly hair? Uh, Probably a boy with thick, long, curly hair. I don't know. Girl with a buzz cut, you'd probably get made fun of a lot. I wouldn't. That's kind of cruel, but people probably would. So I wouldn't want to get made fun of. I know a fair amount of boys with long hair, so it's not really out of the ordinary. Now, I wouldn't make fun of a girl with a buzz cut, but I know people who would. So, um, I'd probably rather be a boy with thick, long, curly hair. Would you rather be stuck in an aquarium with a great white shark, or be stuck in a room where the floor is covered in layers of spiders? What kind of spiders is the question. I'm not afraid of spiders as much as most people are. I think they're kind of creepy, but there's a lot of people that are just like, oh my god, a spider, more afraid of a spider than a freaking tiger is in front of them or something like that. I think I'd be more scared of the freaking tiger. That thing could freaking pounce on you and rip your guts out. Well, a spider, what's it gonna do, hiss at you? It's some of them can be big and creepy, but they're not that bad. I never got the appeal of why people are so afraid of spiders. Um, so I think I'd rather the spiders. Most people would disagree, but a great white shark, one freaking chomp, you're dead. That being said, if it was a bunch of funnel web spiders or black widows, then I might change my mind, but great white sharks, oh my god, getting eaten by one of them is freaking hard to think about. Would you rather have a cute boyfriend who dated other girls, or have a really ugly boyfriend who was loyal? First of all, I'm going to change that to girlfriend because I am a heterosexual male. Nothing wrong with anybody being gay. I fully support the community and stuff like that, but I personally am a straight male, so would I rather have a cute girlfriend who dated other boys or an ugly girlfriend who is loyal? I'd pick an ugly girlfriend who is loyal. You know what? Relationships are all about loyalty, so I'd much rather somebody who would guarantee to stay with me, but they're not exactly pretty. They're pretty to me because looks aren't everything. They really aren't. And anybody who thinks, oh, looks are everything, oh my god. I mean, you can maybe have some of your standards, but if somebody has a really good personality and they're not all that great looking and you skip on them just because they're not that great looking, just points you out as shallow, in my opinion. Because you could have ended up with one of the best people in your entire life who just loves you with all their heart, but you skipped on them so you could be with a jerk who's a little more rich and handsomer. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You skipped on somebody who is one of the nicest people you could have ever met for a guy who's handsome but is also a jerk. And it's the same thing. You could have had a girl who was not all that pretty but loved you to death, but you decided to pick her. You decide to pick another girl who is really mean but is pretty. I would pick the girl who's not all that great looking but would love me with all her heart. Would you rather watch a volcano erupt or witness a meteor hitting Earth? Um, a volcano erupt. You know what? A meteor hitting Earth. Well, depending on both. Some volcanoes are not all that bad, but if Yellowstone erupts, that's pretty much goodbye Earth. And a meteor can be kind of small, but if it's a big one, that's also goodbye Earth. But I think most volcanoes aren't going to be that bad to the point where they'll end Earth. Well, I just think you have more of a likelihood with a meteor hitting Earth. Would you rather castrate a lamb only using your teeth, wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on its back? I'm gonna castrate the lamb with my teeth only because I don't want to die. That being said, I could die because the lamb kicks me in the freaking head, but an alligator, you jump on its back, well, that's it for you. Bye-bye. Alright, we're gonna do 3 more. Would you rather have the beginning of Circle of Life play when you farted? That'd be fucking hilarious. Or have the chorus of Thriller play when you burp. So if I burp, it's gonna go na 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 na. Oh, no, the chorus. So it would be, it's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Probably that. Just a better song. Thriller's a great song, so I wouldn't mind that playing if I burp. Alright, second to last question. Would you rather have a child in 7th grade and raise it, or never have kids again? Raise a child that's in 7th grade. I mean, it can't be that hard, can it? Sure, they're gonna say, hate you and never want to speak to you again and probably spit in your face the second they see you, but you know what? It's worth it, because kids are awesome. I'd love to have kids one day. Alright, this is the last question. Would you rather change your religion or your political party? My political party. Politically, I'm gonna reveal it right here. I am definitely a moderate. I'm a political moderate. I see the views of both sides. Some are bad, some are good. So between if I'm red or blue, I'm actually purple politically. I don't even know where I'd lean. That's how much I'm purple. Like, I'm a completely moderate guy politically. I don't really lean conservative and I don't really lean liberal. So Gaming Do is a politically moderate purple guy. As for my religion, I always have been and I always will be Catholic. I have a belief in God. I'm not a super religious person, but I have my beliefs and I don't see any point of letting them go. Especially because it's just what I believe in. I'm not really going to get into that much, but I will reveal here that I am Catholic and I plan to stay that way. So, yeah, that's about it for today's episode of Would You Rather, guys. I hope you guys liked this. This is part 9. Part 10 should be coming out relatively soon. And I hope you guys like this video. Gaming You here. See you later. Bye.